welcome to Rietso Dance and Yoga. So today we're going to do a deep stretch, whole body yoga practice. I'm well into my 40s now, and this practice has definitely helped me prevent injury. It's kept me flexible. It's also great if you're recovering from an injury. So please read the disclaimer and remember to always listen to your body. If you feel any pain or any discomfort, just pull out of that position and just relax, go into child's pose or something like that until you are ready to start up again with another stretch or position that you're more comfortable with. So I think it's sunny outside, so let's get out there and get started. We'll start in a comfortable cross-legged position, sit bones firmly grounded, hands on your knees, inhaling and exhaling slowly. Make sure everything is relaxed, tucking in the chin, lengthening back of the neck and spine. We'll start loosening up the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, back, exhale, round and down. Inhale and exhale. Aware of how your body is feeling. Loosen up those shoulders. Rub your hands together, creating energy, and place your hands over your eyes. The eyes are probably the most used of all the senses, especially with everything on screens. Just connect with yourself. Keep awareness in your breath. Rub your hands again, placing one hand on the front and the other on the back of the head, creating space in the mind. Put your thoughts to the side of your mat for now. You can collect them when you've finished your practice. I can assure you they'll still be there. Finding space. And lengthen in the spine. We'll start with seated cat-cow. On the inhale, arch up and back, looking up slightly. Exhale, curve the spine, dropping head towards the chest. Inhale and exhale. Finding your own rhythm, loosening up the spine. Do a few more rounds of these in your own time. Now for a spinal twist, place your right hand on your left knee, pushing your left hand into the ground behind. This helps lengthen the spine. Slowly twist, looking over your left shoulder. And on the other side, left hand on right knee, right hand by your sacrum. Inhaling and exhaling, free flow your arms, twisting gently side to side. Whatever feels good for you. So loosening up the neck. Chin comes towards the chest, quarter of a circle to the left, and exhaling back and to the right. lifting just enough to lengthen the throat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reaching the left arm up and over, cupping the right ear. Gently pull, lengthening the sternocleidomastoid muscle. It's one of the largest muscles in the neck and often gets tense. And repeat on the other side. Gently pull, releasing that tension. Inhale, release, and exhale. A few shoulder rolls, relaxing the neck muscles, and keep focusing on your breath. Lay down on your back, slide shoulders away from ears and hands, a little bit of space away from your body, tucking your chin just enough to feel length in the back of your neck, and both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug and a little rock, whatever feels good, massaging the lower back, maybe a few circles one way and a few circles the other way. Lower the right leg to the floor, keep it bent, and extend the left leg towards the sky. Flex and point the toes in your own time. If you can't hold the leg, use a strap, either a yoga strap or I sometimes use a dressing gown belt. If you prefer a little more challenging, straighten the right leg. Keep the foot flexed. This keeps all the muscles in that leg engaged. And bring the right foot back in, bent, and cross over the left foot. Grasp hold behind the right knee, keeping knee feet flexed into reverse pigeon. Using the left elbow, open that hip flexor. For an extra challenge, straighten the right leg and lift head towards knee, engaging the abdominals. If it's more comfortable, remain with the leg bent. And lower. Straighten out the right leg, pull the left leg into the chest and twist over to the right. For another spinal twist, place out the left arm. Look either side, whichever feels comfortable in the neck. Pull in the knee and extend. Pull in the right knee, extend, flex and point. Keep the left foot firmly planted on the floor. Again, you can extend the left leg. Flex and point. Pull back the left knee and cross over right foot, reverse pigeon. Grab behind the left knee, keeping feet flexed. If prefer, straighten the left leg and lifting your head, using the right elbow to push out the right knee. Reverse pigeon is great during recovery to release strain in the hamstring and glutes. Slowly lower left leg down and cross right knee just as far as it feels comfortable. Keep breathing, extend right arm out. Pull in both knees. Extend the legs out. Straighten both arms above the head for a nice stretch. Before we come up to seating, try a few rocks, massaging the spine. Preparing for seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Legs can be placed either together or slightly apart, whichever is most comfortable. Press actively through your heels, pressing thighs into the floor. Reach both arms up, lean forward from the hip joints, lengthening the tailbone. Place hands where is comfortable. Don't force down. If you prefer, bend knees slightly, resting the lower belly on the thighs. On each exhale, let gravity pull you down. Inhale and relax. And reach up. Janu Shasasana, head to knee pose. Pull in the right knee. Place boulder or pillow underneath if you have any knee issues. Fold forward, careful not to hunch your back. You can always bend your knee and rest the lower belly on the knee again. Inhale and exhale. Cross your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Place all four corners of the right foot firmly into the ground. Make sure both sitting bones rest evenly on the mat. Place right hand behind, lift up, left arm, anchor left elbow on right knee and twist. You can bring left foot into right hip. Cover that shoulder and release. Repeat on the other leg. This is great for improving flexibility in the hamstrings. Just forward fold, opening up the hips, and then we'll repeat on the other leg. Inhale and exhale. Place hands where it's comfortable. Crossed left leg, up and over. Anchor that right elbow onto the left knee and twist. Bring right foot to left hip. Make sure both sitting bones rest evenly on the mat. Inhale, exhale, and release. Take a seated position, bringing feet together for bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. Take this pose easy or miss out if you have a groin injury. Place hands either at feet, ankle or behind. If you can, push your tailbone forward. If you feel any pain, lift knees slightly and slide feet away. Slowly walk hands forward, keep lifting from the crown. Inhale and exhale. Interlace fingers and place round the toes, finding that nice long line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Draw navel in towards the spine. Bring these together and open your legs as wide as you can, keeping toes pointing to the sky, engaging all those legs muscles, keeping a nice straight spine, forward fold. You can always raise your glutes on a folded blanket if that's more comfortable. Reach hands forward, and on each exhale, lower slowly. Place hands where is comfortable. You can rest your head on fists or a pillow. And come up. Inhale, turn towards your right leg and fold forward. If you want, grab your feet. Make sure your knees keep straight. Only go as far as you can without arching the back. Come up, circle the arms, inhale, exhale, and face the left leg. Inhale, reach up and forward fold. This is great for increasing flexibility in the hamstrings. Place the hands where is comfortable, and on each exhale, lower slowly. Inhale, lower the arms, exhale. Bring feet and knees together. Spin to the side and come to standing. Ready for Tadasana, mountain pose. This is one of my favourite poses, keeps me grounded and relaxed. It's also great for sciatica and posture in general. Keep feet hip width apart, lift and spread the toes, pressing 4 parts of the feet into the ground. Draw energy up through the legs, groin, pelvic area, up to the tip of the head. Keep shoulders relaxed, draw in the navel, opening the heart. You can do this pose anywhere. I prefer to keep my eyes closed and focus on my breath. So meet at the top of the mat, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, raise arm up, slightly tilt back. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips, relax the head. You can slightly bend the knees if you prefer. Halfway lift hands off the floor, touching fingertips. Step back into plank, spread fingers wide, gaze straight down. Lower down, chaturanga, keeping elbows tucked in. Untuck the toes and into Sphinx pose. Elbows in line with shoulders. Keep the chin tucked in, This pose is great to prevent back injury and gives a gentle back bend. Place hands under shoulders, push back into extended child's pose, Balasana, sending hip bones back to the heels. Massage the forehead on the mat. Come up onto all fours, tuck toes under, pushing back to downward facing dog, pressing palms into the ground. Slightly bend the knees if that feels better. Relax the head. No. Yes. And pedal the feet, pushing each heel down. Look forward, step forward, come to standing, bend the knees, inhale and exhale. Inhale, back bend, exhale, forward fold. Relax the head, halfway lift and down. Step or hop back into plank, chaturanga. Lower all the way down, untuck the toes, push back into cobra. Kiss shoulder blades together. Lift hands off the floor to test you're not using your hands, and expand the heart. Release, lower head to the ground, push back into cobra, lowering right cheek to the mat. Push back, lowering left cheek to the mat. Repeat one more time on either side. And back to centre. Curl toes under, push back to downward facing dog. Hop or step between hands, bending knees, come to standing. And again, reach up, back and forward fold. Halfway lift and down. Hop or step back into plank and chaturanga. Lower all the way down into upward dog. And back into downward dog. Now raise the left leg off the floor, keep foot flexed and hips square, then open the hip and point the toes, then bend the knee, looking for your toes over your right shoulder. Extend the leg back up, then step right through, placing the foot between the hands, lower the back knee, make sure the knee and ankle are in line, into low lunge, lifting arms above the head, gazing up. For an extra stretch, grab the back foot or stay in the low lunge. Lower hands to mat, stretching out the left knee, gazing over the toes for a nice stretch in the left hamstring. and back into low lunge. Push that left leg back to the sky, lower back down to downward facing dog. Rest here for a couple of breaths, ready to repeat the whole sequence on the other side. Come up to standing, inhale and exhale. Inhale, back bend, forward fold. Halfway lift and down. Hop or step back into chaturanga. Lower down, upward facing dog. Through to backward to downward facing dog. Now raise the right leg. Keep foot flexed and hip square. Then open the hip. Point the toes, then bend the knee, looking for your toes over your left shoulder. Extend leg back up and step right through, placing hands, placing foot between the hands. And lower the back knee into low lunge. Again, for an extra stretch, grab that back foot or stay in the low lunge. And each exhale, sink deeper into that lunge. Lower the hands to mat. Stretch back, gazing over the toes for a stretch in the right hamstring. Back into low lunge. And push that right leg back to the sky. And lower to downward facing dog. Hop or step between the hands, come up to standing, big inhale and exhale. Prepare for warrior two, a nice wide stance, front foot facing forward and the left foot facing in slightly. Bend front knee. Make sure knee and ankle are in line. Spread arms wide. Right fingers reaching forward. Left fingertips reaching back. Keep that back leg strong. And for a flow, open, palms up. Reach up, straighten right leg. Hands into prayer and back to warrior two. Repeat 2 more times. And back into reverse warrior, energizing the whole body. Back to warrior two, straighten the right leg, bring in back foot slightly for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Keep spreading, fingers wide, reaching side to side. Now reach right fingertips forward, sending left hip backwards and tilt into the posture, keeping rib cage forward. Place lower hand by the shin, careful not to collapse the body. Reach over the head if that feels comfortable, or if you want to place the hand to the floor or bind for a deeper stretch, careful not to bring the left shoulder forward. Keep the body in line, almost like you could slip into an envelope. Look either up, forward or down, whichever puts the least strain on the neck. Place both hands to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths and transition to repeat on the other side. Step left leg forward for warrior two, keeping ankle and knee in line, fingers reaching out in both directions. This asana really energizes tired limbs. Keep reaching through that middle finger. And on the inhale, stretch the front knee. And exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale. Into reverse warrior. Reaching up and over. And back to warrior two. Straighten the left knee. The triangle pose. Reach side to side. Only reach as far that is comfortable. And tilt into Trikonasana. Keep drawing up the kneecaps, keeping length in the body. If you have a block, you can place that for the lower hand. If binding, don't lose that shape. Keep the rib cage facing forward, not bringing all the body forward. Extend that top arm, reaching up. And bend front knee, place both hands either side, step back into downward facing dog. And a few breaths here. Find length through the arms and the back. Hop or step to hands, big inhale and exhale. Into Tadasana. Lay on your back, preparing for bridge pose. Feet flat on the floor, knees up to the sky or ceiling if you're inside. Keep back of the neck long and chin tucked in. Bring the feet as close to your derriere or bottom as is comfortable. Place hands either side. For a less extreme pose, you can place heels just in line with the tips of your fingertips. Or if you prefer, bring the heels in close. Slowly raise the hips up. You can stay here for as long as is comfortable, or you can walk the shoulders in together and clasp the hands underneath. This gives you more of a back bend. Or for even more of a back bend, place the hands at the bottom of the back and top of the glutes. Make sure you keep breathing. There's a tendency to hold the breath in this posture. And when you're ready, place hands by your side and slowly lower vertebra by vertebra. For a counter pose, pull the knees into the chest. This always feels so good after bridge pose. Rock side to side, whatever feels good. Rock forward and back. Or some circular movements. Really massage the lower spine. the lower back in one direction and then a few in the other direction. And relax. Reach arms above the head. Inhale for a lovely stretch. And exhale, lower the arms. Preparing for plough pose. Bring knees into the chest and lift the hips. Supporting yourself on the lower back with your hands. And extend the legs upwards. Make sure you don't feel any pain in the neck. If you do, just lower down, like back down. And very slowly, lower the legs to the floor. Make sure you keep control here. And don't just drop the legs back. Place hands to the floor. You can relax the knees or keep them straight. Place hands on the lower back. Slowly lift the legs to the sky. You can play around with this pose or stay in plough, whatever feels good for you. I like to split, make sure there's no pain at all in the neck. Okay, if you can do a side split, make sure you've got plenty of room, especially if you've got long legs. Reach back up to the sky. Place hands when you're ready, palms down. And very slowly lower down. Bring knees into the chest with a slight rock. And feet to the ground. And you can either rest here for Shavasana or prepare for headstand. Only do the headstand if you've done it before and you've practiced it, or if you're with a teacher. I like to fold my mat for extra cushioning. I'm not getting any younger, so I like to be comfortable during my practice and during my balances. Remember to tuck in your t-shirt. Start on all fours. Some people like to keep their elbows and lower arm on the ground. I prefer to press my palms into the ground for less pressure on my neck. Lift the sit bones and extend the legs. Play around with whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm not very good at staying still in balances. I do like to play around and try different things, as long as you're comfortable in the position. And lower down. And lay down. on your back, ready for Shavasana, corpse pose, for relaxation after our practice. Finding length in the lower back, relax the neck, the hands, the jaw, relax feet and fall either side, and legs slightly apart to wherever feels comfortable for you. Arms slightly away from the body, palms facing upwards. Close your eyes and a big full breath in and exhale it out. Full breath in and exhale. Just allow the breath to be more natural now. Take your awareness to your right foot, right knee, right thigh, hip, and the whole right leg. And take your awareness to your left foot, left knee, thigh, left hip, and the whole of the left leg. Become aware of the abdominal area, the stomach, the spine, lower back, upper back, chest, throat, to your right fingers, right arm, your left fingers, your left arm, to the shoulders, back of the neck, the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, forehead, and relax the whole head. Bringing awareness now to the whole body. Bring gratitude to your body and connect with your mind and soul. Just focus on the breath for a few more minutes. Inhaling and exhaling. Focusing on the breath. When you feel ready, bring your awareness back. With all the fingers and toes, circle them around one way and then the other way. Relax the neck, give yourself a well-deserved hug. And come to seating, cross-legged. Use your intuition, keep kind thoughts in your mind. Dream big and fill your life with joy. Place your hands to your heart chakra. Open your heart to compassion, affection and love. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.